guys, this is Grace and welcome to my channel. So when I did my last mini series, which was all about pocket card scrapbooking or those project life cards, a lot of people were wanting to see my die cut storage, and so I decided that that would be the organizational thing that I will share for the month of February. And so basically I got an 8x8 album, and this is actually from my stash. I think it was from Basil if I'm not mistaken, but it's just an 8x8 chipboard album. And I use my stickers to put die cut so I can put this on the shelf and I can easily pull it out. And then there were already sheets of paper in here. And so what I'm going to do right now, because I've used up all the sheets of paper, I have just been cutting some cardstock. Now, if you think about it, if you're using this and you're probably thinking, well, that's going to be a lot of cardstock to use if you're going to use the system, and maybe so. I mean, if you want to do just the regular notebook paper, I think you can do that too, but I wanted something a little bit sturdier because I knew that it's going to house all of my die cuts. So I'm okay using my white cardstock stash in order to do this, and I'm actually using 8.5 by 11 stash that I usually buy at Michael's. I don't know if it's the Recollections brand, but it's the Michael's brand, where when it goes on sale, it's like $2 for a pack of 50 or 100 or something like that. And so I'm not so sad if I use that for a storage instead of actually using it for making my cards or making my scrapbook pages. So I am just using my Crop-A-Dile, and I'm making my 3-hole punch. And I'm going to just put that back in there so I can put this on here just like so, and I just tuck it in. Now I did divide the die cuts in here, and it's mostly divided by the collection or the theme that it's on. So this one is of course Halloween, and then here we have some flowers and kind of vintagey stuff. This one's 4th of July, and then this one's all Christmas. And because they're all Christmas, they're from different collections and different brand names, but I just mix them all up because when I am looking for a Christmas theme, or when I'm scrapbooking, I usually go for theme first before collection. So my Christmas overflows on this page, and so if I have any more Christmas, they go over here. And then I have some love over here. This one is winter, and then I had some space over here, so I kind of just moved my home stuff over there. And then the birthdays, and then this one's stamped images. Now these ones are not die cuts, but I wanted to have a place to keep this because I want to use this for, I have plans on using this in the future, and so I wanted to keep that. And so this are just kind of a handful. I have spring over here, and then I have the outdoors, and so this is just kind of a look, really quick look of my die cut book. Now I'm not the first one that created this. I think Janet has made something like this, and I know that there's some other people that have made something like this. So this is not new, but my storage before was that I have them in these iris containers, and they're fine because they're clear, I can see them. But the problem is when they're all in here, I ended up having to rummage through all of the items in order for me to find the stuff. Sorry, that's my phone. I forgot to I forgot to silence it. Anyways, and the problem with that too is that when I have little items like these things, or maybe smaller, like I have some hearts over here, these can get really lost in there. So once I'm shuffling, I can't see these little guys. So I figured that if I put them on here, that they will work better for me, because then I could just flip through. I see something that I like, I pull them out, and then I can use them. Now, what do I do to stick this? Now, the thing that I found that I really like to use are the Glue Dots removable dots, and I have a lot of this because I used to design for them, and I love it because now this has been stuck here for almost, I would say, 3 months, and look at how easily it is to peel out. Now maybe some of them excuse me, some of them will kind of leave a mark, and that's totally fine as long as it doesn't rip the die cut. For me, it can leave a little mark on the paper. That's totally fine because I can cover that up once I add some more. But if it rips the paper or the die cut that I wanted to use, then that's a big no-no for me. So I'm going to show you really quick. I have a few die cuts that I have put in containers like this. These ones are old, and so I have left them in their packages, but now I'm going to move them. So this one I believe is from We Are Memory Keepers, and this one is a party theme, so I could just move on to the party. I can just add that, and then because these are little, I can add them over here with just my with my adhesive. I can even line them up over here. For me, wherever they fit, that's where they're going to go. There's no rhyme or reason for this. They just, wherever they're going to fit, that's where I'm going to put them. And so I'm going to put that one. There's a few more numbers. Okay, so now, I don't know what this is. So now this is not going to fit. I think what I'm going to do is I can move all of the numbers here, and they can even overlap. That's totally fine because I'm not adhering them. I'm just putting one dot per image, and then I could even add a few more of these here so that this can fit. So basically I grab my glue dots and then I just add. Now this one is a frame, and as you can see there's two parts, so I usually add my adhesive on both parts just so that they don't move, and then I'm going to go do that on the top, and that's all I'm going to put there, and I'm going to put that onto the paper. Now with this one, since it's not, there's just one piece, it's not two pieces, I'm going to put one in the center and then put that on my paper like so. Again, I'm just putting one in the center, and then I'm going to put that. Now I know that it's going to take a lot of adhesive, especially if you have a lot of die cuts, but I have a lot of the removable adhesive, so I'm totally fine with that. And then I'm just going to go grab a few more dots and then adhere that, just like so. So that's how I have been building my die cut book, and I've really loved it. As you can see in my previous mini series with the pocket scrapbooking, I've used that a lot just to kind of embellish my layouts, and it's worked perfectly because I just flip through and that's all done. So that is my die cut storage. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, one quick thing about these tiny ones like the hearts, what I do is I would put the adhesive on that skinny part, and I'm just going to lay that right there. As you can see, the half of the adhesive is being exposed, and that would give me room to just add the other one. So I don't have to waste too many dots, especially if they're skinny. And that's what I did with the hearts as well. Let me see, where's my... So with these hearts, I had one adhesive and it just connected all four of them. And so when I'm ready, I could just peel out this part and it works fine. Okay, so that's my storage. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave it in the comment section below. And let me know if you like these organizational videos that I have been doing. And if you have any ideas on what other organization, or let me know if you have any specific organizational video that you'd like me to showcase, and we'll go from there. Thank you again for watching, and I will catch you guys another day. Bye.